everyone! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and I love making clothes in a simply but pretty way. Today's video we're going to make a high requested DIY. It's a tennis skirt. I remember one girl, oh sorry I don't remember your name, has commented on my video, asked me to do this tutorial so she can make it for her best friend's birthday. I hope you still have time for you to make this DIY. So let's get started. I use 1.5 meters of tightly woven polyester fabric for this DIY, so I can make the pleated parts easily. The first step, I'm cutting along the tangle with 40 cm length, which is the length of the skirt I want. It's the length from the belly button to where you want. And the width of the rectangle is 3 times your waist size plus 10 cm. From the top, I go down 12 cm and draw a horizontal line. It's the length of the pleated part that I will sew later. In my opinion, don't make it longer than that. At the top, I mark at 2 cm from outside first. Then from that mark, I make another mark 4 cm away from each other. I do the same for the horizontal line as well. Now I'm folding the group of 3 marks together to create the pleated part. Folding the same for the top and the horizontal line. Use the pins to hold your foldings. Keep folding until the width of the folding is the same with your waist size. However, the width of the folding at the horizontal line needs to be longer than the upper line because it's the part under your belly and above your butt. So I move the folding at this line a bit to make it longer. Make sure the total width of this folding line will be the width of your body at 16 cm under the belly button plus 1 cm. After that, I use the pins to fix the folds between 2 folding lines, then sewing these foldings to create the fixed pleated part. After these seams, I make one seam at the top to keep all the foldings stay at the same size and not move around. I cut at 2 cm extra at two sides of the skirt for the zipper later. At the end of the skirt, I fold the end fabric 2 times to hide the cutting and to finish the hem. Now it's time to make the pleats for the rest of the skirt under the foldings. I fold them together to make sure it's nice fit. Then I use the iron to create the pleating. Next step is making the pants inside the skirt. If you don't want to make it, you can skip this part. I cut 2 rectangles with 32 cm length, which is the length of the skirt minus 8 cm, and 69 cm width, which is 1.5 times a half of the hip side. At the left side, I'm drawing a straight line at 5 cm inside. Then I connect this line to the outside line at 5 cm upper the end. At the right side, I do the same but with the straight line at 8 cm inside. After that, I draw another line at the middle between 2 straight lines to divide the pants to 2 parts, the front and the back pants. After cutting, I sew 2 cross lines of the front and the back pants together. Then I connect the front and the back pants at 2 sides and at the end of the cross after that. However, at one side of the pants, I mark at 18 cm from the top. It will be the zipper area later. Then sewing. I fold the end fabric at the left of the pants inside to finish the hem and sewing. Because the pants will be put inside the skirt, so I need to make the waist of the pants meet the weight of the skirt. I measure the waist size of the pants first, so I can know how much extra fabric I need to fold in. And in this case, it's 16 cm different, so I make 4 foldings, with 4 cm each one at 2 sides of the pants. Whatever you do, just need to make sure the waistband of the pants have to be the same with the waistband of the skirt, including 2 cm at 2 sides of the skirt as well. Now I'm connecting the pants and the skirts together at the waistband and also at the zipper area. Then sewing. I used an invisible zipper for this skirt. Fix one side of the zipper to one side of the skirt first, then fix another side after, and sewing. After that, connect the fabric under the zipper together to finish this part. The next step is making the waistband for the skirt. I cut a rectangle with 10 cm width and around 70 cm length, which is the length of the waist side plus 6 cm. I use the lining to make my waistband thicker, so it will have a nicer form for the skirt, but you don't have to do it if you don't have the lining. Connect the waistband to the top of the skirt first. Remember to keep a little extra fabric at two sides of the waistband to fold in later. After the first seam, I fold the other edge of the waistband inside around 1 cm first, then fold it over the first seam to hide the sewing. At one side of the waistband, I make it a little longer or over the top to have the space for the buttonhole later, then sewing. Last step is installing the button and making the buttonhole. And I finished this DIY. Here's my final result. When I first started making this skirt, I didn't think it would be so cool like this. Now I know why it became so popular. You can create so many different looks with this skirt. I hope you like this DIY and subscribe to my channel for the upcoming one. See you next week!